Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower, a proud retailer of the Sumi Soaker system. The Sumi Soaker system is an irrigation game changer. It offers multiple advantages for market gardeners. Even gentle watering without dry spots common with wobblers. The system is lightweight and portable, so you can use it with quick rotation crops. It's low maintenance with no parts to break or clog. It's versatile. You can use it for direct seeding, transplants, and cover crops. And it's very cost effective compared to overhead options. And maybe one of its best and most unique features is it can put down water in a rectangular pattern, which is very different than rotating sprinklers that leave circular patterns, often with dry corners and overwatered centers. If you want to learn more about the Sumi Soaker system, use the link below or visit us at shop.moderngrower.co. With the prepared food or food you're making on spot, the hamburgers and ice cream, if you sell $1 of that versus $1 on the retail side, whether that's nuts or produce,
right?
Where do you make more money?
Yeah, so on ice cream, ice cream, specifically soft serve ice cream, is probably one of the highest margin products that we sell. What we call grill food, so burgers, fries, that type of thing, would come in a close second. And then on the retail side, your margins are much tighter because of the kind of the competitive pressure that's there. However, on the prepared food side, whether it's ice cream or grill food, your cost of labor per sales dollar is significantly higher than your cost of labor per sales dollar on the retail side. If that makes sense. So retail side, you're bringing it in, you may be repackaging or doing a little bit to it, but you put it on the shelf, you sell it. On the prepared food side, you're bringing ingredients in and then you're making something out of that, whether it's an ice cream cone or a sundae or a cheeseburger. So there's a significantly higher percentage of labor, which is offset then by a lower cost of goods. So I'm not sure if that's making sense to you or not. But
if you look at it as a whole, is it a business? I mean, there's a few ways to view a business, right? Like you could say, hey, it's got to be profitable in the sense of I'm trying to add as much to the bank account of the business as possible. Right. And there's other way to say it's profitable, but I service my community. I employ a bunch of people. I get enjoyment out of this. It doesn't lose money. I make a little money. How do you view this?
Yeah, you're right. There's different ways to look at profitability in a business. And depending on who you talk to, you're going to get, probably a pretty broad range of ideas or feedback. I think from my perspective or from our viewpoint, profitability in the business is a result. So it's not a goal for us. So we recognize that in order for a business to survive, it needs to be profitable. If you have no profit, eventually you will have no business. The goal is not profitability. The goal is to serve and to serve cheerfully, to serve well in our community. And then I believe the result of profitability will follow that if we're managing it well. Our tendency over the last, number of years has been to leave as much of those profits in the business as we can. And that's what, has allowed us to push into the new things that we've been doing. If you're extracting all the profits out of the business, that can really stifle the ability for the business to either grow or to be innovative in what they're doing.
Farm Small, Farm Smart Daily is part of the Modern Grower Podcast Network. Check out some of our other shows like Carrot Cash Flow, the Growing Microgreens Podcast, and Farm Small, Farm Smart. Learn more about the shows using the link below.